All right, everybody. Hope everyone stayed safe under the wolf moon yesterday. Didn't get turned into any lycanthropes. But regardless, it is Tuesday, Deadlift Tuesday. So that means today I will be doing deadlifts in the afternoon, followed by flat bench. Maybe some triceps. We'll see if I have the energy or the focus, depending on how this morning goes. Getting my Jeep looked at again for an electrical issue when she starts, but we'll see what happens with that. But regardless, we will be hitting deadlifts. The goal today is either to hit 475 again, increase to 480 or 495. So that'd be that'd be 5 plates. To be honest, I probably could pull 515 again today, but I don't want to force it. I want it to come naturally. So the goal is, as far as, getting these heavy ass deadlifts, I try not to use a belt past up to 455. Once I get over 455, I use a belt just for safety purposes of my back. But the goal is to make sure that 475 moves easy. Then after that, we increase. And sometimes you may see me, well, I only uploaded 2 deadlift videos, but I'll probably upload a few of my warm-ups in the future. I don't really do a high volume warm-up set, to be honest. I find if you're going for PRs for deadlifts or just brute strength, initially you want to do, the standard lightweight 12 to 15 reps, just so you could build up, the movement, the comfortability, and the muscle memory and density for that movement. So initially when I started, I was doing high volume, lightweight deadlifts. Like you're talking like 135 for 100 reps, just because it was easy, just so you could get the movement down. The same thing with 225 and the same thing with 315. Once those that weight became easy to move, I would just rep it out. But now, as I'm trying to be more of a powerlifting kind of movement instead of just a volume, because I know what I can lift, I start with 1 rep of 135. Okay, moved easy. Add the 225 for 1 rep, 315 for one rep, 415 for 405 for 1 rep, and then increasing by increments until I get my PR. Usually 1 rep, but as I was saying, for the heavier weight, sometimes I just like to hold the bar up, as like I say when I'm doing my shrugs, just hold it, not shrug it, but just hold it and let my forearms and my traps just hold it. That way it kind of builds a level of, okay, this weight I could hold up like this for this period. So when I go to lift a heavier weight, it's not as, when I lock out, it's not as bad as far as like resistance wise, because I could hold the weight before that. And I try not to use straps. For the love of God, if you don't have to use straps, do not use straps. I don't know why I don't use straps. I guess it's just, I have, like, you can see I got calluses like on my hands. And I always say, never trust a man without calloused hands. That means because he's a bitch. No, I'm joking. But regardless, I try not to use straps because I like to be able to know that, I guess it's like the military mindset. I get to like to know I could do shit without having equipment. If you could lift it without assistance of straps, belts, knee braces, and you could do it safely and effectively, go for it. Like a lot of people even see me doing the heavy ass pressing movements with a bench, or just in general. Like when before I got injured in my leg, I would be squatting 405 for reps, just no back brace, no knee wraps, just ass to grass 405. But then the one day I was wearing, again, always make sure you wear proper footwear. My mistake the day I tore my adductor was wearing my work boots, which had a worn out right heel. So as I was going down, for some reason, I guess I put too much pressure on the part that was worn out. My leg pivoted out, and that put all the weight on my adductor. And that tore. It was a grade 3 tear, which is the worst tear that you could get besides ripping the tendons off. Because I'm built like a freaking wolf, I was able to throw 405 over my shoulders, and the bar actually bent when it hit the safeties. Again, use safeties. The bar bent, but I was able to walk away from that and finish my workout. I never stopped working out either after any of my injuries. I'm a fucking legend. The doctor was like, "Oh, you're gonna lose 10% of strength in your right leg," and I'm like, "I got 2, doc." That's so funny. But yeah, no. So that is the rundown for Tuesday.